Welcome back to the TLG podcast. We're doing a podcast in a car in an undisclosed location. I've got GamerSkids here with me.
No, you don't.
That's a lie.
Yeah, we needed to find another fucking place to record shit because it just... People don't even know the lengths we went to for the previous podcast.
Exactly.
Don't tell them, because we will probably upload it soon.
You reckon?
Yep, I think we will upload it and...
It's one of the topics is discussing the previous location, but
okay. Well, we'll get to it in a second.
We'll do it later.
I think we should not reveal the location because it's a big surprise.
Yes.
It was an amazing location. We didn't beat it this time. We just had to also do something weird. So
let's just say that we went through a lot of fucking shit to find this place.
Yes.
Because turns out when your laptop says 0% battery, it's difficult to do a podcast.
It's very difficult. We had to drive around for like a fucking hour trying to see if we could find a public place to steal electricity from. It was great.
And now we've got a 20-meter extension cord that's like about 2 meters short. So then we've got the fucking the laptop power brick sitting outside the car with the laptop still inside the car.
Why are you speaking
I don't know why my accent's suddenly just gone a car.
With a car. It's pretty good though. It's a pretty good setup we got going on.
So that's why you might be able to hear like wind and car noises in the background because
there is a truck like 10 meters away from us that's engine is running. So
you're also gonna hear this.
Nice.
I hope you enjoyed that. But
nice.
I just locked the doors.
I enjoyed that. So we totally are going to come up with topics off the top of our head, and we don't have a list because you know we're really good at on the spot comedy, which is why Simmy's already thought of the first thing to talk about just off the top of his head, and it is...
It is the fact that at the start of the like before when we were preparing for the podcast, not writing down topics, you said that we should not read off the list and come up with topics on our own, so it sounds like a conversation, not us reading a fucking newsread.
Is this the first topic?
No. This is fucking improvisational comedy now.
Oh, I love improv.
So maybe since we're talking about locations, we should talk about the fucking previous location.
Location.
So, actually, did we talk about the previous location in the previous podcast? I think we did. So maybe we shouldn't talk about it, and you should just like expect a podcast that's like 4 or 5 months old.
That we're talking about this revolutionary shit. It's revolutionary.
Never before seen, except it's now 4 months old.
Yeah, and it's probably full of topics that are no longer relevant. And it needs to be heavily edited because it was fucking shit. It was terrible. So
it was good until a certain something happened, and then it just went downhill.
Coming soon to an iTunes near you.
Indeed.
Well, actually, we can discuss one thing about it that was new. We did a video.
We did do that, except then your phone died.
My phone died. We lost video about halfway through.
We lost video. I believe you had a 40-minute video, and the podcast was like an hour 20. We'll edit that down to an hour.
Or less.
Cutting off the last 20 minutes because that's where it went downhill.
Mm-hmm.
But the issue there was that, like, so for the YouTube upload, I was going to put the video, but then the old mate GamerSkids here didn't want to send the video over.
Because I was just disappointed in the podcast.
So that is the reason why it never got uploaded.
That's usually it's usually my fault if something doesn't get uploaded. Just saying. Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah. Speaking of long lost uploads, we should probably upload 1.5. Podcast 1.5.
Oh no, that's okay, maybe.
Okay, never mind. I had a segue, but not anymore, so
Sorry, did I ruin it?
Yeah.
Did I keep going?
Oh yeah, it's okay. I've remembered my segue now. Speaking of being on time,
when did we put that?
we said like this was 4 months late or something. But anyway, speaking of being on time, since it's Christmas,
what?
We should talk about
Mary. It's not Christmas, by the way.
It's 21st of January, otherwise known as Christmas. Let's talk about what we got for Christmas.
What did you get for Christmas?
What I got for Christmas.
I don't really know what you got for Christmas.
Well,
aside from what I got, did you get anything else cool?
It was fairly disappointing. I got like a CB
you
radio.
Got orgasm.
Yeah.
What? I swear that's what you said. Sorry, continue.
I got like a CB radio and
nice.
I think the best thing that I got was like 1 pound of Reese's peanut butter cups.
You got a CBeebies radio. Sorry, just wanted to make that joke. Do you know what CBeebies is?
What?
Do you know what CBeebies is?
No?
It's a kids' TV channel.
Oh, God damn it.
Anyway, sorry, continue. You got to see Boobies Radio. So it's like 11 at night, and we're probably going to be a bit loopy and tired.
Yeah,
anyway,
yeah,
sorry. Tell us what you got for Christmas. Please, I really
it
want
was
to know.
It was 2 half-pound Reese's peanut butter cups. I'm indicating with my hands, but
Thank you.
it's about the size of one hand.
Hands are not a measurable size. They change.
So
they
if you
vary.
imagine an S8, imagine about like 2/3 of a Samsung S8, and now imagine the circle of that.
Yeah. That made perfect yes. Okay, so you got
So,
that. What else did you get?
When I ate it, it was so good, but my body was like, no, this is bad. You are literally like going to get diabetes from this.
Did you eat it all already?
Yes.
Very good. What else did you get?
That's about it.
Oh, okay.
As I said, it was fairly disappointing. I got a battery.
You get a battery?
I got a battery.
Nice.
That's about it.
I love batteries. I don't want you to say what I got you. Yep. Because we'll go through the story of what you got me first. I got some shit. I got a few games.
Nice.
Games are cool.
Games are cool.
What games did I get? I got the new South Park game.
Nice.
Very exciting. I got Until Dawn.
Nice.
I got Crash Bandicoot for PS4,
Nice.
which is
The remaster, not
Yeah.
the original.
yeah, sorry, just on a side note, is fucking incredibly hard and bullshit. I just beat the first game yesterday. What was yesterday? It was Saturday.
20th?
Yeah.
Of January.
So yesterday I was playing Crash Bandicoot, and I needed a stress. I just needed to calm down for a bit. So as stress
Did you play
relief,
Dark Souls?
as stress relief, I fucking played Dark Souls 2. That's how upset and angry Crash Bandicoot made me. I was playing Dark Souls 2 for stress relief. This is not a joke. This is not a drill, ladies and gentlemen. So yeah, I got Crash Bandicoot.
Speaking of Dark Souls,
What about it?
guess what I got you for Christmas?
Yeah, you got me.
So,
yeah. You
maybe
can explain.
maybe we should start
Start like 6 months ago.
prepare for the Dark Souls bit. But before then, 6 months ago, old mate Gamerskits here
I sent you a meme,
sent
right?
me a picture of, I believe it was a link to a Game of Thrones dildo.
It wasn't a link. It was a picture.
Okay, it was a picture.
It's a picture I saw on Facebook. It was like a meme of a dildo designed to look like Jon Snow's sword from Game of Thrones, and it has his hilt on his sword and everything, except then the actual blade is
a
dick.
dildo.
Yeah.
So I seen that. Then I believe you said that. Hang on, this is an actual website that sells a bunch of nerdy dildos.
Yeah, I was like, no way, this is real. So I looked up the sword and was like, oh shit, it's a website.
So, fast forward 6 months later. I've been planning this in the background for 6 months, and the only reason why I didn't buy it because I didn't have a job. More about that at midnight.
We'll get there.
I was about to say 6 o'clock news, but it's midnight, so no.
6 a.m. news.
Yes.
So strap yourselves in, ladies and gentlemen.
This is going to be a 7-hour podcast.
Oh god.
So, fast forward 6 months later, you may be seeing where this is going. Well, seeing, it's more hearing because it's a podcast, but this is bad.
This is a shit
It's
show
11
already.
o'clock.
I got
We
work
are
tomorrow.
nutty.
I need to sleep.
This is already
I
bad.
already worked today.
So, returning to the story,
There'll be a lot of that.
prepare for a very tangent-heavy podcast. So, return to the story. 6 months later, after I've been planning it for half a year, I've already said that. We're looping now. So, when I originally went on the website, I went through all the pages that they had, and what I seen was a Spider-Man dildo titled Spider-Cock.
Is that what it was called?
Yes.
I didn't know that.
So, after that, I went, my old mate Gamerskits here.
I have a name.
I've been trying to keep up like the year 9 thing where we want to call each other with
yeah. When we first started our channel,
Yeah, man.
I was very strict on not calling each other our names, and I think you called me Lachlan or something in a video, and I was like, went silent and got really angry.
Yeah, that was the thing. So,
Anyway.
have you ever explained to anyone why you're obsessed with like Spider-Man?
I don't even know.
You don't. He just has a bunch of Spider-Man stuff everywhere.
I just like Spider-Man.
He just likes Spider-Man.
It's just like Spider-Man and Batman. I just like them.
Yep. So I bought him that and gave it to him as a Christmas present. So
I fucking hate you. I legitimately hate you.
So now Lachlan owns a dildo.
I do.
And has to hide it in his room
Yeah, it's
so
under
that
my
his
bed.
parents don't see the fact that he has a dildo in his room.
Yeah. And they keep talking about, they're like, oh, we're going to clean out your room soon. And I'm just like, shit, they're going to find my dildo. Oh, dear.
But it's all good. Because that was just the joke gift. There was an actual gift that
Joke
followed.
gift. It cost $70 fucking dollars. A joke gift is like a $5 like fake poo, and you're like, haha. You like put it in my shoe or some shit. Not a $70 fucking silicon dildo. 6 inches as well.
Yeah,
I had to measure.
it's pretty good.
I compared.
Also, you took it out of the packaging. That makes it worse.
I did take it out of the packaging, so if it's found.
Oh, yeah? Make sure to, like, smear some brown on it while you're at it.
Oh, I've got a cup of, not a cup, a jar of Nutella in my
Yeah, there you go. Perfect.
smear some Nutella. No, but ants will get all over it and shit. They will.
Good point.
It came in a nice little pouch as well.
It did.
It was very
It's
nice.
a nice pouch.
It is a nice
I will
pouch.
admit, that was probably the nicest thing that I gave you, was that pouch.
Yeah.
No, not actually, because, so, after already buying the dildo, I was like, I feel bad buying him just a dildo. I should get him an actual gift that makes up for it. So, we've already talked about Dark Souls. We've already talked about how you like Dark Souls so much. I've even bought you the first game, but we'll ignore that. But you are a big fan of Dark Souls.
You act like a damn hero for buying me the first game. It cost you $5 to buy me the PC version when I already had it on Xbox.
Yes.
You're not this amazing human being. You bring it up all the time. You're just like, Dark Souls, I bought you that. Anyway, thanks for buying me that. Anyway, yeah, sorry.
So-
Continue.
No, you continue about how much you like Dark Souls.
I like Dark Souls. Dark Souls is really good. Dark Souls 1 is like the best game ever made. One of them, at least. More on that later. Jesus Christ, so many things. Yeah, what'd you get me? Did you already
So, I went onto EB Games' website. Actually, first I went onto Amazon, but that's not the point. I went onto EB Games.
We have Amazon now.
Yeah, we do have Amazon
Continue.
now.
Sorry, I'm just...
So, I went onto EB Games' website, and I went looking for, like, merch. Because I didn't want to buy him a game, because we always buy each other games, and it just gets boring after a while.
We don't play them.
Yeah, that's also a thing.
Have you ever played any of the games I've bought you?
I did. I finished Mad Max.
Yeah, you didn't play Just Cause 3, which was the one you actually wanted when I gave you Mad Max.
Yeah, true. So, I'm on the website. I see a gift. It's the Dark Souls board game. Now, anyone who's ever seen that knows that that's fucking expensive.
It is.
So, at the time, it was 160 Australian dollars plus $10 shipping, I
Which
believe.
is full price, right? It wasn't
Full
on sale.
price. Not on sale. And I'm like, he really likes Dark Souls. I should get that. I should get that for him.
God damn it.
So, forward 2 weeks later, this big-ass box arrives at my door. And I'm like, Jesus, this is a lot bigger than I was expecting. I suppose it's good that it's big since it's fucking $170 that I paid for it.
Mm-hmm.
So Lachlan opens up the dildo first. And he's like, fucking cunt, why did you buy me this? And then I'm like, open up the other box. And he's like, oh no, did you buy me a fucking fleshlight as well?
Is this going to be a horse cock?
And, but then he opens it and you can carry on from there.
Yay.
Yay?
Well, yay, but you still spent like $250 fucking dollars, less than that, but a lot of money on Christmas presents. Are you trying to like hint at something here? Or are you just like, did you hide a ring on the end of the dildo and I just haven't noticed or something? Are you secretly madly in love with me?
Absolutely. We should go home and just make mad passionate love all night.
Yep. Sweet. Cool. Glad we had that discussion. Yeah, you spent a lot of money.
We opened up the board game together, and it's actually like
it's huge.
It's funny because he'd been wanting to buy that for a long time.
The only reason I didn't buy it is because it's fucking expensive. So, well, but anyway. So then you came to my house.
I came to your house. I also gave you 4 gifts.
Yeah, thanks.
But we'll ignore the two last ones. We open it up and there's these like nice figures and everything. It's a good board game, but
it's huge. It's like a full on like, it's got campaigns and shit. It's like a Dungeons and Dragons experience.
It's got campaigns for Dark Souls 1 and 3.
Yeah, and it's just massive. And it comes with like quite detailed. Those statues, they're quite detailed. And some of them are quite big as well.
You could probably put them on like some of the bigger bosses on like a little shelf. And
yeah. Some of those bigger bosses were making me quite upset as well because of bad memories. But yeah, so we were checking out stuff in my house, and then I was like, well, shit, you just spent like $200+ on presents for me, and I haven't bought you a Christmas present yet. Let's look at what we should get you. And we looked and looked. We looked through different websites.
You looked through the EB Games website, which had the Dark Souls board game on sale for like $70.
That was a thing that happened. Yes. Whoops. And eventually, you decided you would like, what's it called?
Cards Against Humanity.
Never heard of it. Just kidding. So I basically went through and bought you nearly every single Cards Against Humanity pack, which ended up being like $170? $180.
Yep.
Which, for what you get, that's pretty good.
That's a lot of shit.
I'm pretty sure I bought the base Cards Against Humanity pack for somebody one year. Like as a Christmas present. Sorry,
that's
birthday
like
present.
$25 plus shipping though.
No, like I got it from a post office.
Right.
And it was like $100 or like $70 or some shit.
Yeah, it's $25 plus shipping on the website. So.
And it was free shipping for everything as well.
Yeah, that's because we spent a lot of money.
Yeah. But
it arrived in a big ass box as well because
we got the bigger, blacker box.
Yeah, which is a bloody huge box.
It's bigger than it used to be. It used to be like a
long thing, and then they put like 3 of the long things next to each other and just made like one really big box.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
And let's just say that's a big box and it's really heavy. Like you pick up the box and you're like, wow, that is weight. And yeah, thank you.
You're very welcome.
Thank you
for my dildo.
You're welcome. Please use it well.
Do you want to borrow it? Maybe we could do a co-op let's play.
Upload it to Pornhub.
So that was our Christmas presents. Anyway, anything else that of note? I got a Google Home Mini.
Nice.
To go along with my Google Home that I won at work. Isn't that cool? I won a Google Home. That's pretty sweet. Then what else happened? My birthday happened, I guess. Not much happened there. I got 0 presents for my birthday.
I gave you a gift.
Did you?
I did.
Yeah, you gave... yeah, thanks. He sent me... He was talking before about how he doesn't want to give me games anymore.
Yeah.
He gave me a game and its DLC for my birthday. It's a game based on a series that I haven't watched. And have told him I don't want to watch. So thank you for that.
No problem. I really want you to watch that series.
I know you do. There's plenty of shit I want you to watch, but it'll never happen.
Yeah, but I actually gave you a way of watching it.
I'm not going into this.
Okay.
I'm not going into this.
We're not having a bit of a heated argument here.
You anus. So that was the thing. Yeah, I got no presents. My parents were like, hey, we didn't know what you wanted, so we didn't get you anything.
It took me like about 2 months for my mom to get me my birthday present. She gave me a keyboard, but it was like... On my birthday, she gave me like a card. It's like, you didn't say what you wanted, so we didn't get you anything. You can get like something later.
Yeah. Well, that's what they've said. They said they will get me shit. Just once I'm like, I want this.
Yeah.
But I don't know what I want. I got a gift card for EB Games.
Nice.
A $50 gift card. I was like, yeah, cool. I went to EB Games with a friend. And I stood there for maybe half an hour and I looked at everything. And I thought, fuck. I own everything that I want. There's nothing left for me to buy. I'm a level 4 EB World card holder now. That says that I've spent $9,500 at EB Games.
But wait, there's a level 5.
They've just brought out a level 5, so now I can continue to spend. Speaking of spending at EB Games,
I am not broke.
that's not what I was going for, but yes!
I actually am. You may remember the podcast titled, I think it was Overlord is Broke or something like that.
It's titled Simi is a fucking loser.
Yeah, there you go. So, I've been trying to get a job for about a year.
It's been a topic on like every podcast we've done, basically.
Every podcast we've said that I have fucking no money.
Yeah, it's just been Simi's life has become a meme. Simi's life sucks. Simi is poor.
That's pretty much my life. My life is making jokes about my life being poor. So, I've actually got a job and it pays money and I'm fucking happy because I can actually buy stuff.
Yeah, except you buy stupid shit like dildos.
That may be part of the reason why I actually got you a lot of shit for Christmas.
Yeah, and
Because I've been wanting to buy you like good gifts, but I haven't had the money, so take that as like the past 3 years of wanting to get you a good gift.
I could buy him a good gift, or like I could buy him games he actually wants and will play, or I could buy him a quote-unquote good gift, a dildo, that he will never use. Yes, good gift.
Speaking of stuff that will be never used,
Yeah.
we've got segments in this podcast.
We've got 3 YouTube channels. We've got segments.
So we're trialing a new thing.
Yeah.
We're trialing actual podcast segments. Instead of just having like a little bit of a banter for about an hour, we've got segments. So we're trying out some new segments. They're gonna be highly experimental.
Yeah.
So,
some of them will be failures. You've been thinking probably so far, hey, the conversation's actually been pretty good. It's been flowing, and yeah. Well, say goodbye to that once the segments pop up. But anyway,
so the first segment is
I'm keen. I actually don't entirely know what's happening with these segments, so this is going to be some actual, legitimate, on the spot bullshit.
So the first segment is improvisational acting segment.
Oh no!
Where we ask the audience for stuff to act out, like topics and scenes, and wait, fuck, we haven't actually asked the audience yet.
Oh, shit.
Moving on to the next topic. Speaking of work, guess where you work?
Where do I work?
You work at a place that sells phones.
Do I?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, you lease his phones on contract.
Okay.
So, segue on a segue on a segue.
Yeah.
We got new phones.
We did get new phones.
Yes, we did.
I thought you were going to start a segment. I was like, I don't remember this being a segment. Yeah, we did get new phones. Mine, actually, let's not go into mine.
Yours is the thing.
Mine's slightly illegal. And by slightly, I mean very illegal. So let's talk about your phone.
My phone, because he works at a essentially a phone network.
I work at a service provider.
Service provider. That's the word that I was looking for. So he works there, and one day I get a message from him. And he's like, "You know how your phone's fucked
and shit and old and just bad.
Do you want a new phone?" I'm like, yes, but I can't afford shit.
Yeah, I don't have any money.
Because this was before I had a job. And he was like, well, there's a new plan.
Plan of the century, basically.
Plan of the century.
It's pretty fucking good. We shouldn't really go into it because then people will know where it's from. It's pretty cheap. It comes with lots of data, and it comes with a phone for $0.
And it was like, yes, I want this.
It's like half the price of what a standard plan would cost. And it was exclusively for like friends and family of the staff.
Yes.
So I was like,
Simon, do you want this?
I was like God's gift to that store because I was just bringing in new customers left and right with the amazing deals. Anyway, I'm good at my job, but that's not important. I got you a Samsung Galaxy S8 for $0 a month.
Dude, that's great.
On a pretty cheap ass plan.
Yes.
The phone itself is $0.
The phone itself is $0, but the plan is not $0.
And I've got an S8 Plus now, so we both got new Samsung phones. It's a nice phone.
Yeah.
It is a sexy ass phone.
I would have preferred the Pixel 2, but it wasn't on the plan at the time. But what can you do?
But like, it's a good phone. Can't complain.
Yes. Yeah, I like the phone. I like it a lot. I like the fingerprint sensor. It is literally the best thing. The best invention since
hate you.
sliced bread.
It's so bad. The fingerprint scanner is terrible.
The positioning on this is terrible. It's in a very, very bad
It
location.
doesn't work.
But it once you actually learn the location of the fingerprint sensor, it becomes muscle memory. It just becomes so much.
Doesn't for me because I'm left fucking handed, so it doesn't work.
Fucking who cares then?
He says as he unlocks his phone with his fingerprint immediately.
Exactly. It's a lot faster than doing the good old swishy swipey thing. So, next segment.
Damn it.
Are you ready for the next segment?
Are you ready for the? Yeah.
The next segment that we're trialing is stand-up comedy.
Isn't this the first segment we're trialing? Oh, the other one didn't work.
Other one didn't work because we didn't actually ask the audience anything.
All right, more on this. Watch this space. Anyway, what are we doing?
So, stand-up comedy.
Have you got something prepared?
So,
I don't.
we were actually going to stand up for this, but then we couldn't actually record in the location that we wanted to because your laptop was out of power.
What's that? We were going to stand up for stand-up comedy, but we're sitting down. But that was really funny. Insert some laugh tracks every time we say something in the stand-up comedy section.
Oh yes, I'll get the most loudest, like
Yeah,
clipping,
just get some like
really low quality.
Big Bang Theory level of just
Yes.
bullshit fake laughing. Have
Ha,
you ever
ha.
seen that?
Ha ha! I'm gonna knock on a door and say your name a couple times. Ha ha! Bam bazingaloo.
Bazoomble. Dude,
So-
stand-up comedy. Are we really doing this?
So you know what's so speaking of stand-up comedy, you know what's been happening recently?
What's been happening?
People have been eating Tide Pods.
Yeah?
So I came up with a new thing that we could do.
Yeah?
We could just eat some like Finnish laundry detergent. Get it? Because I'm Finnish. Ha ha.
I don't get it.
But
Is that meant to be funny?
Yes, because it's the stand-up comedy section.
It's pretty good.
You know what's also funny?
What?
We're using segments instead of segues, so they're technically segments.
Hey, let's hop on this segment. All right. Well, was that your stand-up comedy? Is that it?
Yeah, that was
Did you
it.
run out of jokes?
That was it.
All right. Let me come up with some good shit on the fly. So, you've been hearing on the news about all these celebrities that have been sexually assaulting other people.
Yeah.
That's a damn shame.
What a good joke. Good joke.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Thoughts and prayers to the victims.
You know what's incredibly funny? The Room.
That is an incredible. No, what are you talking about? It's a fucking deadly serious movie.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's like a case study on like the thoughts and minds.
The
of-
ending was so emotional that I cried for at least 3 hours.
Tears from the tip of my penis.
Yes. In case you haven't caught on yet, me and Gamer Skits here, old mate.
You always call me old mate Gamer Skits, like you've forgotten my name. I don't understand. Sorry, please.
We finally got around to watching The Room. We've been trying to find it everywhere. Like,
Yeah.
we struggled to find a copy of it.
I've been trying to find like an actual legitimate copy for so long.
And we finally found a copy, and we finally watched it. And,
It's a masterpiece.
oh, hi, Mark. I forgot everything about that movie.
I can't believe you forgot everything about that movie.
There was a dog at one point.
It's hi doggy. It was like 90% gross sex scenes.
I-
It was so over the top. Just every opportunity they could to just people suddenly started having sex. Even characters that we hadn't even met yet, they just walked on the screen and started having sex.
Ah, yes, I remember that scene. That was a great scene because they like ate chocolate out of each other's mouths, and then all of a sudden he leans back and starts making weird faces.
Like she's giving a
Like-
blowjob, but she's still at his like chest.
Yeah, it's great.
There's so many quality things, but it's Tommy Wiseau's masterpiece. Now I wanted to watch that movie because James Franco, Dave Franco, and Seth Rogen were making a movie based on the book, which was a biography about that movie. That's really difficult to explain. But we missed it. We missed it at the movies. We need to watch it. As soon as it comes out, I want to watch it, and then we'll report back about how amazing it was. Because apparently James Franco is like probably gonna win like Oscars and shit for it, which is pretty funny. Impersonating the worst movie ever, and you win an Oscar for it. But apparently James Franco is getting the claims on him now as well. It's not cool. Maybe Danny McBride just his words echoed too much in James Franco's ears when he heard "I'll come wherever the fuck I want," Franco. If anybody hasn't seen This Is the End, it's a great movie. Please watch it. Please support that movie. I love it. Anyway,
speaking of terrible movies, this is a segue.
We haven't talked about a single terrible movie yet. We've only talked about good movies.
True. Speaking of great movies, this is a segue to a thing that we'll talk about later.
Yeah.
But before then, let's talk about our sponsors.
Our sponsors?
We got sponsored for this movie, for this podcast.
This is a really good movie. Yeah, we got sponsored. Tell us more about our sponsors.
So our first sponsor is KFC.
Yes.
We paid them $10. They gave us chicken, so it's a sponsorship.
Thank you, KFC.
For sponsoring us chicken. That cost us $10.
Yes. Yeah. A whole bucket of popcorn chicken for only $9.99. Wow, that's good value.
$10. It's not even $9.99. It's actually $10.
Use the code TLGcast at checkout, and you'll get 1 cent off your next $10 bucket of KFC purchase.
Beautiful.
Yeah, the burgers are better at KFC. Yep. Who else?
We're sponsored by the local council. They're sponsoring the electricity for this.
They're basically funding this episode because they're providing power because we've got our laptop plugged into a public circuit. So good.
We're also sponsored by your workplace.
Yeah, it's called Phones Are Us. Act now and get your free... Me.
Buy now and use the checkout code GamerSkits and get a free GamerSkits with you get free subscription to GamerSkits' YouTube channel whenever you buy a new phone.
That you goddamn right. Spend over $300 per month on your bill and you will receive well, I mean, if you spend it by purchasing it through me, then you'll receive a crisp high five. And what greater reward is there than that? And also, if you want home internet, $99 a month will get you a streaming device, unlimited internet, unlimited local, national, and all calls to Australian mobiles, whether it's with this provider or not. And you get a 4K streaming device, not just any streaming device. You can watch Netflix in 4K. You can watch my fucking anus in 4K. 99. Moving on. Sponsors are done.
Sponsors are done. So back to the topic. University Blues. Now, that is a reference...
I wrote this.
Yes.
You didn't want this to be on the list, but I wrote this.
This is a reference to a...
I mean, what
Well,
list?
it's not a reference,
not
but
a
it
list,
reminds me of a great movie that I saw in year 10.
Speaking of... Yeah, so many
So
great
that's
movies.
the segue.
Right.
Now, University Blues. I, as you may know, I've finished my first year of university. 25% engineer, loving life.
Yes.
I'm 25% qualified to no shit.
No shit.
It fucking costs a lot of money, boy.
Yeah, it does.
I'm fucking in debt.
Nice.
As university tradition. Speaking of university, you've been blundering and not doing anything and earning a lot of money this year.
Yeah, I've not been not doing anything. I've been working literally like every single fucking day, 9 till 5. But yes, I've done nothing. So yeah, I'm about to go to uni.
Absolutely.
It's crazy.
What are you doing at uni? Everyone knows that I'm an engineer, but what are you doing at uni?
Jerking off.
Good.
Filming porn, basically.
Perfect. So, now.
Yep. Do tell us more.
So, the name University Blues of this topic.
Yeah.
That reminded me of a great movie called Puberty Blues.
You didn't even explain why it's University Blues.
Why is it University Blues?
You know?
But what if I don't want to talk about it?
You know what? You should talk about it.
I don't want to talk about the fact that I'm a dropout.
You decided to do a summer course and then you dropped out of it, which is why it's University Blues.
I dropped out of it after like 2 weeks because it was ridiculously difficult and I didn't do enough work.
And you realised you could have had holidays for like another
6 weeks.
6 weeks. So he's back on holidays again. And now he's officially a dropout. So University Blues. Tell us what.
So that name reminded me of a great film that I watched in school in year 10 in geography of all places called
I thought it was a mini-series.
Puberty Blues. It may have been a mini-series.
Because I remember
but
it was on TV. Wasn't
we
it?
watched a movie of it. I
Okay.
may be completely wrong. It was literally just on at like school. I don't know if it was a movie. Guy put in a DVD and it started playing. So
Okay.
who knows? And it is literally... I have absolutely no clue. It's like some kids in year 12 and they're like randomly having sex and smoking in the
Wait.
bathrooms.
Yeah. Wait, did you say what it was called?
Puberty Blues.
Yeah, Puberty Blues. Yeah. I remember seeing the ads for it, and I think Isaac, old mate Spanky, said he was watching it and it was funny because he's a faggot.
And like...
I didn't watch it.
I remember
already...
there was some sort of plot line about some chick being a virgin and they wanted to have sex in the back of a van, but he couldn't put it in because it was like too tight or some shit. I don't know.
No, that was the message I sent you earlier saying, please don't bring this up in the podcast.
Oh.
Well, anyway, see, I was not there. I had already changed schools at this point,
Yeah.
so I didn't get to watch this. Tell us how good it was.
It was fucking abysmal. Like, I also remember, like, there was a scene where, like, they were doing, like, their HSC exams or some shit.
Uh-oh.
Or it was mid-courses or something like that. And they had their, like... And they're all... the main two main people, what are they? Protagonists.
Yes.
Main characters are females. And they've got, like, stuff written on their thighs under their miniskirts. So, like, in the exam, they're, like, pulling up their miniskirts to
Like that would fucking work.
look at the fucking answers. And the guys on the other side are like, oh, she's pulling up her skirt. And that's like
Quality.
And that's like all that I remember from there.
Quality
I
content.
do remember the theme song though.
Yeah? Sing it.
Pure body blues. And that's about it. It just repeats that over and over again.
Dude, that's so good.
Speaking of music,
You could
the
sing.
next segment...
You could be a musician.
I
if you
could be
wanted
a
to.
musician. And you know how we're going to do that?
How?
In the next segment called... Music segment.
Dude, did you come up with that name all by yourself?
No, I had your help.
Actually, didn't. Yeah, that was my idea, that segment, wasn't it?
It was.
Shit. So, this was my idea, but you can explain because I don't know what we're actually doing for this segment. What are we doing for the music segment?
I believe we're just improvisationaling a song.
Oh, no.
So, we're actually just going to be singing a song. So, I hope
Yep.
you enjoy songs.
I don't. I don't listen to music. Dun, dun, dun.
The first song can be... Breathing underwater. Can't let you go, can't let... There you go, that's my song.
That's a pretty good song.
There you go, now you need to come up with a song.
Hang on.
He's looking at his phone.
Hang on.
He's opened up YouTube.
Hang on.
Hang on.
Hang on. Hang on. Hang on.
We're gonna get a copyright strike if you play this.
Hang on. Don't worry about it. It's all good. Hang on.
Okay, this is.
Look at those no ads. I've YouTube Red now.
Oh, we're gonna go. It's a real car rainbow road. It's got Princess Peach Mario. There you go. When you die, it's Rainbow Road. Hope this year we'll get a goal.
And that's that.
That's like our new favorite song. We found this like a month or two ago, and we've been singing it all the fucking time. If you haven't heard the Rainbow Road song about the guy's dead uncle who's gone to Rainbow Road, it's so fucking good.
It's
Deserves
like
more
circa
views.
2009, isn't it?
It's 9 years ago. So yes.
Nailed it.
Yeah, it's got 2.9 million views. It deserves more. It's so good. So look up just Rainbow Road. It's by Rhymes with Stomach. There you go.
There you go.
Now he's gotten noticed by a famous YouTube channel. Anyway, is that the music
Speaking of
segment?
things that we've been doing over the past month,
What have we
games
been
that we've been playing.
doing? Ooh, what have you been playing?
I've been playing a bunch of games
Yeah.
on the PC.
Nice.
Without you, because you've been playing on the bloody Switch and PS4 that you bought.
I have been doing that. I've been buying a lot of things.
However, speaking of games that we both played together,
Yeah.
recently we got back into CS:GO.
A little bit.
Little bit. Not much.
We dabbled in it again.
We dabbled in it because I've been wanting to play a
like
game mode called Wingman. Now, it is essentially competitive, where competitive is 5v5, first to win 16 rounds. Wingman is 2v2, first to win 9 rounds.
It's fun.
It's fun, as long as you're matched with honest, good people.
But yeah, it was fun until we played it late at night, and then it was Hacks McGee.
Hacks McGee, Smurfs McGee, Cheaters McGee, Toxic People McGee, and that's what CSGO is nowadays.
Yeah, I was really surprised. We've been playing CS:GO recently at the amount of people not playing CS:GO.
Oh, yeah.
Because my recollection of CS:GO is it's just like the biggest shit.
Like, we used to play it 2-3 years ago.
Yeah,
Something
you'd
like that.
find a game immediately.
You'd push search, and like 10 seconds later, it'd come up, join game.
Yeah,
And numbers were crazy. It was like 10,000 people searching for a game, maybe 20,000, something like
it'd
that.
be like 20,000.
Like
plus.
big numbers. And so when we went and looked for these Wingman games, we
Well, we played comp as well.
We played comp as well.
Played comp with Isaac the other day.
played comp with Isaac.
I love Isaac.
Old mate Spanky Wanky from TLG.
I fucking love Isaac. Fuck him.
He was fucking savage earlier today. He was
What?
saying he joined the channel and then said fucking what and then left.
Yeah, we were playing games earlier and he joined the Discord. He went, ha! And then left. We got so excited for a split second. Motherfucker. Anyway, yeah, so, yeah, even in regular competitive, which is like, I still see shit about it all the time, should be still big. That's like 5,000 people playing.
5,000, 4,000 people searching.
Yeah, which is
When they
crazy
used to be
work.
like 20,000.
Plus.
However, now if you go to Rocket League on comparison, where we play a bunch as well, if you search for a doubles game, that's just doubles. There's also, what is it, standard and solo standard.
Yeah.
In doubles by itself, there's 20,000 people searching.
That's just like a regular.
That's just regular, not even like peak.
Yeah, not even peak hour. Well, actually, I suppose peak hour.
Who knows?
But we only really play at peak hour, so we don't have any other time to compare. Anyway, so
Long story short, CS:GO dead game.
yeah, it's on the way out. I mean, it's
It's
had a
not.
good run.
The issue with CS:GO is that all the people in silvers, they've just left because they don't care anymore, and there's only like the people in like global elites and top rank that still care about
Because
it.
they've got thousands of hours and it's their life, basically.
Yep.
Um,
So the only people left in like silver are like the toxic people and
Yeah,
that.
they always were. I mean, we're not in silver. We used to not be.
Yeah.
We used to be around the
I
middle
used
of
to
the
be
ranks.
Nova 4 back in the day.
I was
Nova Master.
I was MG2, I think, at my peak. And then they changed the ranking system and made basically everybody silver. And it was, like, impossible to rank up. And that's when we stopped playing. Well, you kept playing for a bit after. I basically
I kept like
stopped.
trying to solo queue, but it didn't end up going too well. And then essentially we just stopped playing. We stopped doing anything. We lost all of our ranks. Like the ranks just disappeared after a month.
Yeah.
And then we come back with like, we're pretty much noobs again because we haven't played for a year.
Mm.
We still come back. We still can aim and shit. But
Yeah, we come back and we play it every now and then because it's just fun to...
it's fun if you've actually got a group of 5.
It's a good shooting game. It's got
Yeah.
good shooting. Shooty shoot.
Yep.
But you're silver 1 now. Haha. Haha.
So that's a different story in itself because the reason why I'm silver 1 is because whenever you come back, we don't play games as competitively as we used to. Like before, it was fucking serious.
Yeah.
We did call outs and shit. And if one guy was being stupid, he was like, fucking kick him now. His bots would be
Yeah,
better.
because it's... Because
Back in the day, it
important.
mattered. Because we had good ranks and it actually mattered.
Yeah, but when you've lost your rank, you don't give a shit. This is like,
Yeah.
let's buy negatives.
So now, I still occasionally try and be good at the game, try and return to former glory, but whenever I play a game with Old Mate Gamers Kitty, I'm going to keep calling you that, it's a
I
callback.
can't be bothered anymore. I've lost
He's lost interest, so half the time he's busy on his phone messaging whoever,
ladies.
messaging ladies, or other times he's like, oh yeah, I'll just buy a negative, no armor, fuck it.
That's usually they come hand in hand. So I'm like on my phone, and then I realize shit. There's 3 seconds of buy time left, and I just press a button. I'm like, fuck! I bought a scout, no armor.
Oh no.
But anyway, yeah, we've been playing Counter-Strike until we found hackers, and then we were like, shit, we got to find something else to play. This is no good anymore. What else have you been playing? That was a really long tangent.
I've been playing golf with your friends. Been pretty good. Speaking of golf with your friends, then there came a new map. We didn't record it.
We didn't. I still haven't played it. You played it without me. You're a bitch.
I waited like a month and then I gave up and played it with other people.
You're a bitch.
I've also been playing Human Fall Flat. Great game. Been playing it with other people because you've been busy with your Switch and PS4.
Yeah.
I've also been playing Sanctum 2. Good game.
That is a good game.
Been playing it with other people because you've been busy with your Switch and your PS4.
Okay. I feel like you're trying to tell me something here.
Maybe. Speaking of speaking, here's the next segment.
Wow. Okay. Who cares what games I've been playing? I guess.
Oh, what games have you been playing?
No, it's cool.
Oh, you've been playing a lot of games on the PS4 and the Switch.
I have. Mostly the PS4.
You bought a Nintendo Switch and a PS4. That's what
I
you
did, and a PSVR. I was playing it yesterday. Played Until Dawn, Rush of Blood. It was fun.
With the price of buying the PS4 and the PSVR, you could have got a Vive. Just saying.
I could have, but I wanted a PS4.
Okay.
Because, I mean, you see how much I've been playing it. It's been money well spent, I think.
Okay.
I've been getting my money's worth. I played The Last of Us over the holiday break. It was really fucking good. I played Wolfenstein 2. We haven't done the TLG Awards. We have to do the yearly TLG Awards. I don't think you played a single fucking game
Hang
that
on,
came out.
isn't the TLG Awards from episode 1.5?
Is it?
I believe it may be. So this may be the first incarnation of the TLG Awards.
Oh shit, I don't know. I'm sure we did the TLG Awards.
I don't know. Well, welcome to the TLG Awards where we award the best games.
Best game of 2017 for me. I mean, I played most of the games that were up there in the list of... I don't think PUBG should be on any lists of Game of the Year, because it was not even...
It's a horrible... It's not that great of a game. The concept is great. Execution is like a B-.
I mean, it's not even an original concept. There's a million fucking games. It wasn't the first to do it. It was just the first to do it on such a big scale.
Well, technically no, because the Player Unknown, first of all, Player Unknown, he's gone way back. He was creating Arma 2 mods, or was it an Arma 3 mod?
I don't know.
It was a mod that essentially did what PUBG does. And then he created H1Z1.
Did he make... What?
Yes, he was essentially like the executive director. Is that the word?
Yeah, sure.
Sure, why not? He essentially was like... helped out with H1Z1 because he made the Arma mod. And then he made his own game because he didn't quite like where H1Z1 was going.
Fair enough.
There's been a bunch of other games, like The Culling came out before then, and that was essentially the same.
I mean, I think the first proper one was actually Minecraft.
Yeah,
Hunger Games,
Minecraft Hunger Games was...
which was fun.
Yeah, it was
Minecraft
fun.
Hunger Games was great.
But
I miss Minecraft.
PUBG was like the first one where it was like well enough executed, and I think the only reason why it even launched in the first place was streamers.
Yeah.
Streamers played it and went, this is pretty good, this makes good content. And then a lot of people...
Like, $1 million PCs which could run the game.
Yeah. Meanwhile, living here with poor life. It's not that poor anymore, but I'm still can't afford PC components.
I mean, I can run it okay.
Yeah, you can run it.
Okay. It's better than Ark. Fuck Ark. It's a piece of shit game. I hate it.
Ark's actually like a good, well-optimized game now.
No, it's not.
I was well against Ark until the other day. Someone was like, "You should come play it. It's changed a hell of a lot."
Fuck Ark. I still have to run on like the lowest settings, and I don't get 60 FPS. I think you're full of shit.
When was the last time you launched
like
it?
6 months ago.
Exactly.
Dude, there's no way that it's completely different now.
Yeah.
Nah.
It's a launched game now. They got out of early access.
I know, they have a fucking $300 collector's edition sitting at EB Games. Who the fuck? It's got a $60 season pass, and isn't the game itself $60 US or some shit? Fuck that. It's a bullshit game. Fuck Ark. Anyway, talking about good games, the TLG Awards, which I've randomly sprung on you now. I played like most of the best games, like what people consider the best games. So we played
I
PUBG.
I don't really play games that get released at the year.
Yeah, and you get them when they're old and on sale. Because I got Breath of the Wild.
Nice.
It's extremely good. You and I. What?
Don't worry, I've got a game for the TLG Awards. But
Okay.
carry on.
So, I'm doing... Is it that?
What?
You didn't see?
No. Oh no!
I'm doing hand signals.
That was just like a silent bit. Hand signals, trying to make letters out of fingers.
Yeah, I played Breath of the Wild. It's amazing. You and I, we did a stream a little while ago. We played Mario Odyssey. It's so
That
good.
is the game that I was talking about.
It's so good.
It's a good game. I'm gonna nominate that for the TLG Awards.
It's amazing.
Because that's like one of the only games
I
that was
say
released today.
second best game of the year. I know Breath of the Wild.
Runner up to TLG Awards Game of the Year, Super Mario Odyssey, which we played on stream, which is released on our YouTube.
Yeah.
Go watch
we'll get
that.
into that stream in a bit because that was a shit show. That was a fucking terrible stream.
Prepare for that.
But yeah, my favorite game. This was I didn't even expect to be playing this game. I played the original. Well, not the original because it's a series. The new Wolfenstein game. It came with my PS4 because I got a PS4 bundle which came with a bunch of games. And it came with Wolfenstein 2, and holy fucking shit, it is a good game. It's the kind of game that's just so not what you expect it to be, because all their advertisements is kill lots of Nazis. They're even like the trailers for the games, like he picks up a hatchet and just says a lot of things you can do with a hatchet and a Nazi, and then just immediately it's him hacking a Nazi for the entire trailer. It
reminds me of like the Doom trailer.
Yeah, it's made by the same people.
Ah, that makes sense.
Because Doom and Wolfenstein originally are both by id Software.
Right.
They're both now owned by Bethesda. In fact, the music is done by the exact same person in the new ones as well.
Perfect.
Who does awesome music, by the way. And they're both just perfect fucking games, by the way.
Nice.
But Wolfenstein 2, the difference between Wolfenstein and Doom is they're both extremely good first-person shooters. Like, the gunplay's amazing.
Gunplay sounds like a euphemism.
But Wolfenstein 2 has an amazing story, and you wouldn't expect it to for a game that's just about being completely over the top, ripping Nazis to pieces.
Yeah, it's like you wouldn't expect a Doom game to have a thrilling story. They do have a story.
They have a story, but they know now on purpose the story needs to be simplistic because no one gives a fuck. So they kind of like have fun with that. But the fact that they can, I don't know actually, because Doom the new one had actually I enjoyed the story. It's extremely simplistic, but it's
like it's not as complicated as other stories.
It gave purpose to what was happening.
To be honest, PUBG lore is like my shit. But
Sorry, you caught me off guard with that. But Wolfenstein's got like these extremely like in-depth characters with like character progression and things like that, and they're full of emotion, and it's weird because they put jokes in it as well. It's deadly serious, and then suddenly you walk in on like two people fucking, it just suddenly throws everything off. Or it'll have humor in the fact that you're so violently killing people, and it makes jokes about it. But then at the same time,
it's software for you.
At the same time, it's suddenly like deadly serious, and you're like fighting the KKK and seeing all this racism and shit. Anyway, perfect game, 10 out of 10. Game of the year. My game of the year.
Your game of the year?
It snuck in because I was sure Super Mario was like a guaranteed win when I played it. But no, it's been knocked off its pedestal. Do you want to quickly... What was your favorite movie of the year?
I was just about to segue into that because my favorite movie of the year was Thor Ragnarok.
That was really fucking good.
That was a great film. And I would say it is one of my... I'd say my favorite Marvel movie to date. Might be just the recency effect, but it was... I just loved the comedy in
It was very funny.
Because if you look at the previous Thor movie, it took itself almost too seriously. Like, on the Marvel scale, it was quite serious.
You mean The Dark World?
Yes.
I thought it was funny.
It was funny, but it wasn't, like, that funny. There's a lot funnier movies in Marvel than Thor Ragnarok.
Still got Loki, though. Loki always makes things better.
Yeah.
Loki
But anyway,
every Marvel movie.
Thor Ragnarok just goes, you know what? Fuck seriousness. We're just gonna go fucking loopy. And then
That's because they had an amazing director, the Kiwi dude. He's so funny, and he's in the movie as well, and he's like the best character in the movie.
I fucking love that dude.
Old mate Rock dude. What's his name?
I don't remember his name anymore, but I remember...
It's like a 4-letter word. It's like Gruck or something. But he's so good.
I fucking love the Bob jokes. They're great.
Another day, another Bob. Is it Bob?
I don't think it's Bob.
No, it's not Bob.
It might be Bob. Greg, that's what it was.
Is it Greg?
Yes.
Another day, another Greg. It's so good. It's such a fun, just entertaining movie.
I very rarely laugh out loud.
Yeah, it's because you're a heartless bitch.
Pretty much. So whenever like there's a funny YouTube video and Old Mate Gamer Skits, I nearly said your name there. He's sitting.
No.
Like he shows me like a super mega video or something like that.
Who?
What? And he's just sitting there fucking bawling his eyes out because it's so emotional. No, what I meant to say is laughing his guts up, and I'm just there like.
Yeah, but you do the
This
same
is pretty
shit.
funny. You
send me videos. You're like, watch this. This is the funniest thing. And your idea of the funniest thing is you just sit there in silence and you don't laugh once when you watch it. You've done this to me in real life. You got me to watch a video the other day. You're like, watch this. This is like the funniest thing I've ever seen in my life. And you sat there in silence for the entirety of the like 10-minute video. And so did I, because it wasn't funny. I'm sorry. But this is funny. You're like, this is fucking hilarious. Did you like it? You was like, wasn't that amazing?
I'm not a very outwardly emotional person, but something about sitting in that movie theater on opening night, believe it or not.
Were you with friends?
I was.
That helps.
That helps. But it was actually, I was continuously smiling, and most of the time I was laughing.
All right, that's good.
It was good.
Yeah, it was a good movie. I'm trying to think. I've had all this time to think. I don't know what my favorite movie was. What did I even watch? What movies came out? Dunkirk, I didn't like. That got like extremely highly rated. I didn't like it. I haven't seen the new Blade Runner yet. I really need to. This is just me listing off movies I like didn't like or haven't seen.
Nice.
Guardians of the Galaxy 2 was pretty good.
I liked that, but I prefer the first one.
Oh yeah. I think my favorite movie was Logan. It was the best shit I've ever seen. And you don't need to comment on it because
I'm just gonna ignore it
because you just have bad opinions on everything. So it's whatever.
And we're now gonna put that to the test.
Yeah.
With the next segment called Movie Pitch. Intro song. Hawaii 5-0. So, now this segment, what we're gonna do is each one of us is gonna pitch a movie to a companies. Let's say, actually, I won't say anything because copyrights, whatever.
20th Century Fox.
20th Century Fox and University-all.
And Diddlesney.
Perfect. And Maravel.
Yeah, and PC Comics.
Perfect.
Politically correct comics.
So, we're some random dudes off the street going up to one of these corporations and going like, I have a movie.
Hang on, also, and Boner Brothers. I just want... Sorry, continue.
God damn it. And we're going up to these movies like, I have a movie, it goes like this.
Yeah, we're just like, we come up, we're like wearing rags, we got like Coke on our nose. Looks like we were like, I just blowed a dude to get in here, I'm desperate, I need to pitch my movie, it's amazing. And then we pitch the movie, and then we get dragged out by security. Alright,
so I'm gonna go first, because I have a pre-prepared
yeah, I don't.
one.
I came up with all the segments and didn't prepare anything for them, so...
Alright, so... My movie. I'm gonna assume the role of the pitcher. You're gonna assume the role of guy with money,
Yes.
and I'm gonna be like,
Hang on, we
so
gotta shake hands.
shake hands.
Nice to meet you, Mr.
Mr.
Damn. Damn, he's got a last name. He revealed his last name.
Oh shit! I completely
I
forgot.
thought you were breaking new ground in 2018. Happy New Year, by the way. This is just a mess.
Mr. Lamborghini.
They call me Mr. Lamborghini.
I like knowledge.
Pitch me your movie, please.
So, my movie is there's this drug dealer, right? But instead of dealing drugs, he deals out painkillers.
Okay.
Now,
I can see a market for that.
what he does is he sells people, these are painkillers. And then the people buy them. And then like a month later, it like the trend catches on because they're really great drugs.
Mm-hmm.
So everyone's got them. I'm not sure why I've got this accent all of a sudden, but
Everyone's got them. They like the
So-
dogs.
So about a month later, what happens is he actually realizes that they're two words: pain, space, killer. So they cause pain and they slowly kill you. So the entirety of the city is in extreme agony, slowly dying, and they have to figure their shit out.
Wow.
And the dealer's already like fucked off to Uganda or whatever.
Oh, damn. Okay.
There you go, that's my movie.
Hang on. Well, how does it end? You gotta pitch it.
Everyone
properly.
died.
Everyone dies? There's no resolution at the end?
One guy lived.
Is there a main character, or does the drug dealer just fuck off?
There's this, like a portion of the people lived, and the moral of the story is don't do drugs, kids. We're gonna win an Oscar because of the good lessons and morals in the movie.
Okay. Well, good on you. Nice to meet you. My name.
We'll do a handshake.
My name is Gustavo Enrique Jorgeas. Jorgesi.
I like it.
What's my name?
Yes. Gustavo Enrique Honheri.
Gustavo Enrique Jorgeni. Okay, that's my name. So, picture... I don't actually have a movie. Picture a world where animals are the humans and humans are the pets. And animals walk around on two legs, like dogs and cats and shit. They walk around on two legs, and they got like their pet humans on leads who are completely naked humans, like just walking around on leashes. They just walk around, they start humping each other and shit, you know, just regular pet stuff. And then suddenly, the animals discover. So there's like this animal kid, right?
Mm.
He's got his new pet puppy, his new pet baby kid, and he's had it. It grows up, and he suddenly finds out that dun dun dun, their pet animals can talk, and it's fucking crazy. Like, no one believes this little like dog that his pet human can talk, and he finds out there's this whole every single human can talk. Isn't it crazy?
Wow, that's a crazy. That's a crazy pitch. What's the resolution of this?
The resolution. Well, it's a kids movie.
Mm-hmm.
It's a comedic movie. It ends with the dog and the human become really attached to each other. They fuck. He gets AIDS, and they both die.
Is there a name for this movie?
It's called. Hang on. What's the name of your movie?
Painkillers.
Oh, right. So is mine. No, the name of my movie is Look Who's Barking.
Wow, that's a good name. Good name. Make a great poster.
So,
Who wins? Who has the better movie? Vote in the comments now.
vote in the comments now, but also we have to decide here on the spot.
I think it's a fairly obvious decision.
I don't know. Who do you think is the best one?
I'm gonna go with we're on. They're clearly in the same league of movie.
Oh, yeah.
They're
I'd watch them both.
they're two separate audiences, so we could make both of them.
Yours actually sounds half decent.
Mine actually sounds half decent.
Mine's just basically taking 50 million other kids' movies and just making them wrong and backwards. Look Who's Talking's already the name of another movie about a baby who can talk and no one realizes the baby can talk. So Look Who's Barking about humans that can talk.
Perfect. I think we're going to go with my movie here.
What?
I'm going to vote my movie because my movie actually sounds like something that can actually be produced. Because not only can you not have naked people in a kids movie, you can't have rape, sex, and AIDS.
There was no rape. It was consensual.
Okay, my bad.
There was AIDS.
So, we didn't state this at the start, but the winner of the movie pitch gets put in the next segment called Improv.
Dude,
We're actually doing improv. The start improv joke was actually a bamboozle.
Dude, you know, we really should have picked my movie. It would have been so much better for improv. How do we improvise a scene from your movie which is meant to be serious? Who's going to play which
I'm going to play
roles?
the dealer.
Yeah, and what's happening in the scene? This is your movie. You got to...
We're in an alleyway. I'm
Yep.
introducing you to painkillers.
Okay.
Now,
The hit new movie.
yeah, no, not the movie, the actual drug.
Oh, he's got to bring up his ideas.
No. I don't have ideas for this. I'm
improv.
changing the scene.
Okay.
I am the dude who's already on painkillers. You're a dude who's not on painkillers. And
Okay.
I'm explaining to you why the drug is great.
Okay. And...
Action. Hey, dude. Have you tried the new drug called painkillers?
I have not.
It's fucking great, my dude.
Why is it great?
So, you take the painkillers, man, from
Yes.
this drug dealer that I know. Don't worry about him. I'll get you hooked up. Don't
Yes.
worry.
Okay.
So, what you do is you take them, and then all of a sudden, your life is rainbows, and you lose all sense of feeling, and you just feel like you're drifting through the waves of emotion. Cut!
That's it.
Did you want to respond to that?
That sounds very exciting. Where may I find some painkillers? Do you want to do an improv scene from my movie as well? Just
Okay, let's do both. They
Okay.
were fairly evenly matched, so
okay. So, you can be the human pet,
yes.
and I'll be Billy Bob the baby dog.
Baby dog.
Billy Bob the little dog.
Little dog. Okay.
And I don't know. This is where I discover that you can talk. So I'm just like chilling out. I'm like, hey, it's Cornholio, my pet human. Look, hey Cornholio, I'm going to pat you. Oh, look, you're so cute.
Oh, fuck me, he's patting me again. Shit, did I talk?
Cornholio, you can talk!
Bark, 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 woof.
No, I heard you. You spoke. Do it again.
No.
Do it again, you little fucker. No. You did it? You said no?
Nope. Bark.
That's okay.
There you go.
There you go. Someone please buy our movies. Look Who's Barking, starring Cornholio and Billy Bob the little dog. And then Painkillers, starring Darren, the drug addict, and Extra Man 1.
Speaking
Drug addict's friend 1.
of the creative arts,
Yeah.
we've got our next segment,
What's our next segment?
poetry segment. Another great name. Do you have a better name for it?
Slam poetry.
Perfect.
Except we're not doing slam poetry. We're just I haven't even set criteria for what kind of poetry it has to be. It's just got to be poetry.
So I did the first movie, so you can do the first poem.
Okay.
Do not read my poem.
I'm not reading it. I'm looking at actual stories we have left to go through. We've been doing pretty good. Anyway, so here's my poem. Look, it can be whatever. You can write like just something poetic. You can just do some shit that rhymes. It's up to you. It's whatever.
Yep.
It's open to interpretation because it is poetry. It's really deep and meaningful. All right. Roses are red. Your channel's dead.
Is that it?
I've got the fourth line. I just need the third line. Roses are red. Your channel's dead. I know it's been said, but please give me head. What do you think?
I'd give that that's an interesting rhyming scheme where every line is the exact same.
No, it's not the exact same. It all rhymes. It's
perfect.
alliteration, right?
Perfect.
No, it's not alliteration.
It's not alliteration, but it's
alliteration.
Genius.
What do you reckon? In 10 years' time, that's going to be on the HSC syllabus?
Yes.
Please give me some good poetry.
Roses are red. Violets are blue. This segment's bad. So are you.
Look. I can do better. Roses are red. That really hurt. That really hurt, man. All right, what's next on our invisible topics list? I've given up on trade.
Speaking of stuff that you've given up on, how about you explain why you don't have all your Steam games installed?
So, you've heard in a previous podcast, I went to Scotland. That was a thing that I did. Yep. I came back from Scotland, and I had like 200 updates, because I have a lot of games. I got over 1,000 games on Steam. I had 200 updates plus, it's a mix of updates plus I'd bought a bunch of shit in the summer sale, so I had to install it. I added like 200 things to my hard drive to download, and it just broke. It just fucking died on me. And since then, my hard drive, my brand new, by the way, 4 terabyte hard drive, it broke. It cannot hold more than 1 terabyte of storage on it because it is corrupted. So, I have all these new games to play, shit that I could have been recording on my channel. That just,
oh yeah, you're just gonna blame your dead channel on the hard drive.
I'm gonna blame my dead channel because I don't have any games installed. None, 0. Not a single game is installed, and that is why I cannot record videos. Apologies for the radio silence. I'll totally come back. Oh no, I've got hiccups now. Fuck. That was a hiccup in there. My hard drive's fucked. I can't download any of my new games. You brought up getting a big box delivered from EB earlier. Mm-hmm. I just bought the Middle-earth Shadow of War ridiculously fucking big edition, which is like it costs like $400. And I got it for $200. It was pretty good. It was 50% off. That's like the cost of a regular collector's edition. And
I don't know why you buy those.
Because they're great, dude. And it was fucking massive. Like, they used to have one sitting in our EB. It took up half of the store. The box was so big, EB didn't have a box to put it in. So they wrapped it in EB Games plastic bags and just sent me it as is. And it was huge. And so I've got Middle-earth Shadow of War, the gold edition with the season pass and all this shit. And I can't install it. I've got nowhere to install it. I got all these new games. I can't install that new game that you just gave me for my birthday based on that series I haven't watched. Like,
I've already installed that.
My life's in turmoil.
While we were setting up the podcast, it had enough time to install.
Fuck. Now I know what to delete when I need to download Middle-earth Shadow of War. Anyway, I don't have a hard drive. I mean, I have like several hard drives.
I mean, I helped him unplug it. All he needs to do is like send
away.
An email to where he bought it and be like, yo, it's fucked, warranty please.
I mean, I could do that. I could.
But he hasn't done that, so rip.
Could do that. Maybe. I've been playing with my phone. I hope people have been enjoying listening to this.
Yeah.
I'm doing that for a while, sorry. Do we have anything else to even do?
We do.
What else
we have one more segment.
We do?
The finished speaking competition.
Oh, the Finnish speaking competition?
Damn right.
This was my idea, because I'm going to win, obviously. I'm really good at the Finnish language. Are you ready? I'll go first if you like.
Okay.
And I'm going to...
So, explain the rules of the competition.
The rules are basically...
Because I have absolutely no clue.
No holds barred. You've just got to speak Finnish. Speak the Finnish language. Whoever can speak the Finnish language better wins. In fact, you know what? You go first.
I'll go first?
You can go first because I think I'm going to knock your socks off. Just give me a random phrase in Finnish.
Okay. Random phrase. I'm gonna say.
You can tell me what you said.
How long do you want this phrase to be?
I just want a sentence, dude.
How long?
Actually, give me a paragraph.
A paragraph.
Because I've really been practicing.
Okay. Elikkäs, jos me ajatellaan, että tää podcasti on erittäin hyvä, niin sitten sä oot väärässä ja tää on paskaa. There you go. Beat that.
Hang on a second.
You heard the word podcast in there because it's a universal word.
No, I didn't. I wasn't listening.
Okay.
I heard a certain word in there, which is really... Fuck. Shit. Fuck. Oh, no. He's ruined it. He's ruined my turn. Anyway, I'm going to win. So, here's my very best finish. Paska. There you go.
I'm disappointed that you didn't smash a plate in the background as well.
So what I was actually going to say was Uzmakapa, because every single time I think of the Finnish language, I say Uzmakapa and then realize that's not a Finnish word. That's the fucking sorority. No, not sorority. What's the word?
Fraternity?
That's the frat house from Monsters University. It's Uzmakapa. It's not Finnish at all. Paska's the only word I know. And then the final word you said in your paragraph was Paska. I was like, fuck. So clearly I won.
Clearly, actually, hang on. I'd say that you lose by default because you didn't smash at least 4 plates in the background.
That's what his parents do whenever we're in a call. I just hear his kitchen. It's just smash, crash, boom, bang. That was my slam bam poetry.
Beautiful.
You know, we missed a segment.
Did we?
I had one more very important segment.
You had one more. We did. We did miss one more segment.
The pinnacle of all segments.
The Batman impersonation segment.
like we said, we're not sure which segments are going to be.
That was the intro music as well.
That was pretty good.
Was the 60s.
We've got a bunch of segments we're trying out, as we've said. We're not sure which ones will stay, which one will go. Obviously, this one's going to stay because it's quality. So, Batman impersonations.
That was a fairly good impersonation of drunk Bruce Wayne. Hang on, I need to come up with one. Okay. Where is she? Oh shit, that wasn't very good. Hang on, I'll try that again.
That was pretty bad.
Hang on. Where is she?
Dude, that was pretty good. That was like Ben Affleck's Joker. Hang on. Yeah, that was like Ben Affleck's Batman, except he just uses the voice thing to make his voice sound deeper. He basically just speaks. He's like, I don't like you. And then they put on a voice thing. He's like, I don't like you. Tell me, Superman, do you bleed? That's the thing that happens. Anyway, was that your impersonation?
Okay. Hang on, I think I might get a... Does it have to be Batman or...
It's gotta be Batman.
It's gotta be Batman. It can't be side characters.
Can't be side characters.
Okay.
You can chop in some side characters if you want, but I want a Batman impersonation.
Okay. I'm gonna try the same line. I'm gonna try it again. No, I'm not.
I'm glad you told us that then. Lying to your audience?
I masturbate to bats. How's that?
It's pretty good. It's like that copy paste I kept seeing on Facebook, but the people saying that they're like, come on birds. Did you see that?
No.
Good. It's fucking annoying and weird. It was like 1,000-word just thing people would post in Facebook comments about how they jerk off onto pigeons. Just like in public. It was fucking weird. Anyway.
That just reminded me of a really terrible joke.
I want to hear it.
You want to hear it?
I want to hear it.
Okay, this is bad. So.
Here comes the stand-up comedy again.
Did you know that pigeons die when they have sex?
Oh.
At least the one that I had sex with did.
That wasn't even a fake laugh. There we go. I'm throwing my phone across the room now.
A room? Jesus.
A room! I'm throwing my phone across Tommy Wiseau's masterpiece. My phone's
We have one topic left.
Yeah.
on this list that we just came up with and didn't have a set amount of topics on.
Tell me more about it. There we go. That's my Batman impersonation.
It is the moving vlog.
The moving vlog?
It's a terrible topic, and we should not end on it, but...
Please don't. This wasn't even a legitimate... We're both moving out.
Yeah.
Not together.
No.
That'd be gay.
No. And,
You've been having fun with moving out.
yeah, the reason why I'm here is we had an open house. Or, like, sorry, a private showing. And, I got angry because I've had to, like, clean the entire house multiple times this week, and it's just fucking annoying. So I just left. Someone else can clean the house for a change.
Sweet. You're gonna get fucked when you get home.
Yeah, probably.
Nice.
Speaking of going home, this podcast has been going for like an hour and 15 minutes.
It's been going for
It's past midnight.
It's been going for an hour and 20 something. Hooray!
Thanks for coming, everyone. We're gonna go home
Okay.
once I find the keyhole.
Yeah.
That was radio.
So thank you everybody so much for listening. This has been a pretty good podcast. I've enjoyed this one.
Now,
Might actually fucking release this one. But we will release whatever the previous one. What number is it?
this is number like 8.
Should we number this one as 9 and then release the next one later as number 8?
Yeah, that makes
Fuck
sense.
with everybody. Okay.
Alright, thanks for coming, everyone. I've been Overlord. You've been Gamer Skits.
We're not those people anymore. We've been them, but we're no longer them.
We no longer make videos. We no longer make videos for the channel, but we do make podcasts for some fucking reason.
Because they're
So,
fun. We enjoy them sometimes.
Thanks for coming. This has been the January podcast. Next one will be next January.
Hooray! Keep